M1 Maths, Statistics, Reading Graphs. School maths curricula usually specify that students learn to interpret certain types of graphs, typically line graphs, bar graphs, histograms, pie charts, and one or two others. Students learn to recognize these types of graphs and to remember how to read them. The trouble is that graphical displays found in non-maths textbooks and in the media are often not any of these types, and what they've learned doesn't help them to interpret them. It should be possible, though, to work out how to read any decent graphical data display. It may not be immediately obvious how this graph works and what it's telling us, but if you look at it for a while and try to work it out, it shouldn't be too hard to do so. Maybe pause the video for a while, work it out, then decide what is a typical midday temperature in Moscow in November. You should have got about 2 degrees. Note that there were 2 steps to that task. 1, working out how the graph works, and 2, reading it. If you are capable of doing both these steps, then you are capable of doing the same thing with the more standard line graphs, bar graphs, histograms, pie charts, etc. So you don't really need to learn how to read each type. Of course, you will still need to learn how to draw these standard graph types, but most people in day-to-day life draw far fewer graphs than they read. And if they do need to draw one, they will generally use a spreadsheet or other software to do it. Learning how to use the software is probably more important than learning how to draw the graphs by hand. Here are some other non-standard graphs. You might like to pause the video with each one so you can try working it out, then answering the question. These graphs and more, along with more questions and answers, are contained in the M1 Maths modules S11 and S32 on reading data displays. To find the modules, go to m1maths.com, select Main Menu, click the yellow Statistics button, select Level 1 for S11 or Level 3 for S32, then choose the appropriate module in the desired format.